What's up, y'all? Welcome back, or welcome to my disc golf channel. Jackson Durham here at New Melly Lakes. We're going to start off on hole 1. There was a tournament here this last weekend, so a lot of these pins are going to be at the long ones. And for this hole, it's a 504-foot par 4. If you see the rock out in the middle of the fairway, we're going to try to push, about 250 feet past that and left. We're just going to go ahead and try to get one out in the fairway. We got a long, hard right to left crosswind. See what we can do. Yeah, that one's pretty good. Got about 225 into the pin. I'm just gonna throw a zone chip at those trees and hope it goes in. It's early left. So kind of how, like I said, you can find a couple windows in here. Kind of tricky, but this will probably be a par. Yeah. That's all we were gonna do from there. Unfortunately, just got it out a little bit too early, and we just got a par to start the day. Okay, so now we're on to hole 2. It's a 344-foot par 3. This one I'm pretty much always playing for par, just because there's no way to get to the basket. So I'm just gonna throw a chip forehand and put myself in a good spot for an approach. Yeah, that's pretty decent. A little bit deep. Pretty good though. So yeah, like I said off tee, pushed a little bit long, so I'm a little left of the fairway, but it's still a pretty good shot. Gonna go ahead and throw this exact same shot on a backhand. Hopefully give myself a putt. Yeah, good little skip. About a 20-footer maybe. 20 foot, or about a 15 for par. Yeah. Got a pretty daunting hole 3 here, but it's pretty short. 200-foot island shot across the water. We're gonna go a forehand zone on the outside just because the backhand likes to leak left. So yeah, that's good. It's got about a 25 footer left for par. Water on the backside, but we're just gonna send it. Oh yeah, left side catch. All right, now we're 1 under through 3. On to hole 4. 265-foot par 3. You can see it through the woods. Really tight gap off the tee. You can either pick your poison right or left side. I'm gonna go with a turnover surf on the left side. Just try to get myself a putt, hit this initial gap, and see what happens. Definitely low. Not mad at it at all though. Happy with my shot off the tee, honestly. Now I got about a 50-footer C2 look here. Try to see if we can get a birdie. Get in. Oh, just right side. All right, next hole, hole 5. Got 358 foot, slightly downhill, right behind that tree in the middle. Just gonna go try to flip up hyzer on the right side with a T-bird 3. If it fades, it's good. Oh yeah, really good. Yep, like I thought, absolutely parked off the tee. AB T-bird. 2 down through 5 holes now, on to hole 6. We got a 500-foot, almost par 4. Gonna throw a flip up strike. We got a little bit of a tailwind. Gonna try to get as far up the hill as we can because the basket is over it. Stay up. Ah. Unfortunately, I got a horrible wind drop. Wind drop left me with a really tricky lie. Basket crest right over that hill. Max, you want to show them where the basket is? And I think we're gonna have to try to hit this really skinny gap on the right side with a surf, and hope that we don't go too long because there's danger behind the hole. Oh, that should be money. Is that good? Oh my goodness, let's go. Absolutely money shot. Parked. Birdie. Let's go. All right, 3 down through 6 now. On to hole 7. 327-foot par 3 all the way down the tunnel. I don't even know if you can see it from there. Basically, the hole goes left, so it's bringing your disc left the whole time. I'm going to try to throw a super overstable flex forehand through this first gap. See if we can get it up there. Again, putt is really good on this hole. Oh, almost perfect. So hit this tree, almost hit the gap perfect, but got a decently fortunate kick right here. So I can either hit a tight flex with a backhand or try to hit a straight forehand. I think I'm going to try to hit the tight flex with the backhand. It's more my shot with the surf. See if we can skid up there for a putt. Have to keep it super tight on Annie. Try to get it to pan out flat at the end. Too much anhyzer, but yeah, that's got a really good skip. Calm little 15-footer here to pick up my par. Oh, sad first bogey of the day. -2 going into hole 8. It's honestly straight off the tee, but you kind of hit some that flexes a little bit. I'm going to try to throw the surf flat, see if it'll drift right, and then come back left. Oh, great tree. I don't know if it'd be easier to come here, but okay, got bailed out again on that tee shot, but pretty tricky putt. Gonna try to go to the wide hyzer, crash it in there. No, come on. Oh. Alrighty, last hole of the back 9. We're on hole 9 here. 2 under, never bad when I'm under par. It's at pin C, which is honestly rarely ever here, but it's almost dead straight. Little bit of drift at the end left. So I'm gonna throw a surf. It's about 300 feet, which is pretty close to max with this. So just gonna throw it flat. Hope it gets there. Oh, stay straight. Yeah, that leaked a little bit more left than I would have liked, but we'll see what the lie looks like when we get down there. So the hole ended up being a little bit more left than I thought, which my shot ended up being pretty good. Got about a 20 footer for birdie. Yeah. So we're 3 down through the front 9. Pretty good start to the round. Never going to be mad when you're under par through the front 9. So this is hole 10, and this pin location is brand new. They just put it in. There's a pond right here, and it's across the pond, 422 feet, par 4. Usually it's one of these closer pins. It's just like a chip forehand, but this one today, I'm playing blind, so you guys are going to be playing it with me. I think I'm just going to throw a chip forehand and then maybe have a straight shot behind the back, or a chip backhand. Maybe have a straight shot to the left of the pond, but we will see. I mean, yeah, that's going to be in a fine spot. We're going to see how this hole plays, though. So I think I threw what is a good layup shot off the tee. I'm looking at this tunnel on the left side, which again was never here a couple weeks ago. But the St. Charles Disc Golf Club has done a great job of implementing this hole. So I'm going to try to throw a flip up forehand, get it to hook right before that wall of trees that I'm staring at, and maybe give myself a putt. We'll see what happens. Oh my goodness. Absolutely duffed it. I am about 75 feet further than I just threw, unfortunately. I can see the basket now on the right side. So I'm just gonna try to turn this pan in, turn over backhand, and get myself a putt. Really unfortunate that last shot, but see if we can make it up. That looks good. Oh yeah, really good. That should be a par. Threw a really great third shot for a tap-in par. Now that I'm looking at the hole, there are definitely some back hyzer lines, like right over. You want to show them, Max? If you look at these gaps in the trees, there's definitely some hyzer lines that you could possibly get up here for an eagle. So maybe we'll try that next time. All right, so after a really fun hole 10, we got hole 11, which is a short technical par 3. Again, this pin position isn't here very often, but it's 215 feet down and left. Got quite a few trees in front of me, so it's kind of a poke and hope. And the distance calls for a surf, but the ceiling is I kind of want to throw a mid-range and for more of the skip. So we're going to go with the Glacier here. Hope I can just punch a hyzer through here and get lucky up there. Again, it's just kind of a poke of hope. Threw a really good shot, but we're going to have an upshot for a par now. Got about 100 feet here. Gonna try to just put a putt flat right side. Get myself up there for a par. Yeah, that'll be fine. Got a 20-footer here to clean up my par. This one is definitely gettable, but again, you just kind of have to get lucky off the tee. Three down going into hole 12. This is probably one of, if not the best holes on the course. Today it's in the middle position, so it's a 315-foot par 3. Going over the water, trying to spike it over top. Basket is straight through those trees over there. I'm going to throw a nuke because I think the worst thing you can do is leave it too short. So I'd rather be long on this hole and try to get it close. Yeah, that's really good. Crash. Oh, sit. It'll be a C2 look. Unfortunate backspin here to put me a little bit outside of circle, but we're going to try to get this one in there for birdie, get to 4 down. Oh my goodness. Hole 13, this is another kind of newer tee pad set that they added super recently. When it's at the short pin, not too bad of a hole. 181, they say, foot. Forehand, kind of got to hit this initial gap through the trees and try to get it close. Oh, if you get inside of that or outside of that, it's not bad. You may have a C2. Got kicked out to this right side, so now I got about a 45, 50 footer maybe. Trying to decide if I want to go low or right above this. I think I'm going to go stepper low. Try to get it in there. Ah, if I get that up, it's a lot better, but we'll take 3 straight pars, I think. 4 straight pars. Alrighty, so now we're out of the woods for a little bit, going into hole 14. This one, off the tee, you're just kind of trying to go as far as you can because the hole is in right side, about 500 feet down the fairway. So I'm going to throw it as far as I can, try to have an upshot in. You kind of want to get around the back side of it. Yeah, it's a pretty good shot. Definitely could have got more on it, but pretty good. Okay, so my strike shot off the tee, just for relation, was pretty good. It just kind of left me in a no man's land kind of spot. The basket is literally straight through these woods, but there's this backdoor gap that I was talking about on the left side. So I'm going to try to throw a really tight chip forehand. Can't have it push far at all. Really have to try to keep it close to have a putt. Yeah, that'll do. Might be in the woods, but I'll have a putt. So unfortunately, I still pushed the shot a little bit long. Have a super awkward, like either straddle putt or straight putt, literally right through these trees. I think I'm gonna have to go with the straddle because I don't really have the straight putt. Really hard the approach shot on this hole, but I think that it's a bonus birdie on this course for sure. Oh, it's unfortunate, but can't be too mad having a birdie putt on this hole, I guess. Like I said, didn't really have a gap, but at least we can go ahead and pick up this par. So now we're on to hole 15, and this one at this pin location might be my favorite on the course. It's hardly ever here. It's usually on that rock you see out there, but today it's at pin C, which is 600 foot par 4. Really going to want to push something as far and really want to kind of go left at the end because the basket is another 300 to 350 foot straight shot from the rock. We have a right to left crosswind. Gonna try to throw my strike on a fat pushing hyzer. It'll do. It'll be a really big shot to the pin from there, but it'll do. All right, pretty good drive off the tee. I think, like I said, I think I have like maybe 325 in. Not really too sure. We have a tailwind, so I'm gonna go ahead and rock with a surf. Try to get it to pan the whole way. If I short it, it's fine. But I'm gonna see if I can get it there. Yeah, that disc is money. Yeah, it's probably about pin height, maybe 25 left. Honestly, threw this shot pretty great. A lot better than I thought I was going to. Got a 20-ish footer here, left for birdie. Yeah, there it is. Birdie putt to 4 under. Alrighty, 4 down going into hole 16. This is kind of the, honestly, the tough part of the course is 16, 17, and 18. So this one starts off 300 foot par 3. The fairway slopes left the whole time, so you kind of want to get something that's going to fight the fairway. I'm throwing my pink surf here so that you guys can see it. Kind of same stability as my green one. Try to get it up there and bite this hill. No. Oh my goodness. Early released it so bad. We'll see what we have from there. Well, we're kind of in a predicament because, as you can see, I don't really have much of anything at all. There's a right side lane on this hole that I think I'm going to try to throw a turnover forehand zone with. It's just really tricky to get up and down from here. Unfortunately, did it to myself, so we'll see if I can scramble anything up. Try to get to pan. No. It's such a hard shot. I'm going to be pitching up for bogey at this point, basically. Going to give it a soft bid with the hill behind it. Get in there. Come on! Let's go. Great par save on 16 to put us into hole 17. 350 foot downhill par 3. If you want to show them, Max. Gonna pump a surf. Got a little bit of a tailwind. Gonna get to go straight for a while and then fade out a little bit at the end. A little short probably. Yeah, a little bit short. It's fine. It'll be a putt though. All right, got just at the edge of this stuff. About an edge of circle. Really scary putt, honestly. If I go any long, could go down the hill, but we're gonna run it. Let's go, dude. Bottom left of the basket has been my friend today. Alrighty, last hole of the round. For those of you that have watched up to this point, thank you so much for tuning in. Hole 18, probably the hardest hole on the course. It's a 404-foot par 4 at the C-pin. First shot, you just kind of want to get as much straight in the fairway as you can. The hole goes left about majority of the way off this first tee shot. So I'm just going to throw a Luna, try to get in the middle of the fairway. Oh. Yep. There's the mistake. Kick all the way down left. So I found myself here in the middle of this log cabin. I don't think I've ever been in this area before. So I'm just going to try to throw at the basket. I can't make it there. So I'm just going to lay up to the fairway. Yeah. Oh, that one's really good. I almost just ate dirt. So I actually had a pretty decent out to give me like a, I don't know, 90 or 100 footer maybe. So I'm going to give it a respectable bid, but nothing that's going to put me any further than makeable. Drop. Oh, I liked it. It'll be 25, 30 feet uphill for the par. All right, I got a 15-footer here to finish the day at 5 under. Left side pocket for the 8th time today. All right, y'all. Well, that concludes my round here at New Melly Lakes. Shot a 5 under, pretty good on the day. Solid all around. Had a couple mishaps here and there, but really happy with my round. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. If you've watched all the way up to this point, really plan on making more content. This is my full first round that's going to be on YouTube. Really plan on making more content, so let me know what you guys want in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Are we good? Are we done? I'm ready to go home.